Yes.
I think one of the most interesting stories that we can hear from allies is how they came to get involved in fighting for LGBT rights. So what brought you to the table to be here with us?
Sure. Well, as I mentioned, my mentor, Councilman John C. Anderson, who I met late 1981, he shared with me in different ways. I mean, never completely directly, but I mean, I like to think I was a relatively smart guy, so I started kind of figuring some stuff out. Introduced me to his partner, and all that. So, but again, I don't know about San Francisco, but Philadelphia was maybe not the most progressive place in the universe in the early '80s. So I think some people knew that John was gay, and a lot of people didn't, and that weighed on his heart for a long, long period of time and created its own levels of anxiety. And there were threats from time to time politically that, well, we might out you or something like that. So, so I learned a lot in a very short period of time about some of the challenges faced by folks in the LGBT community, and as my mentor, it would be a disgrace and a disservice, quite frankly, to not be a champion for all that he did for this city, and really kind of opening my eyes and my world. As I mentioned, I'm from here. He took me to places and introduced me to people that I would have never met in my own hometown, but for that experience. So it really comes from the heart. My upbringing, I mean, I was born and raised Catholic. My parents instilled in my sister and I a sense of fairness and what's right. My father insisted that if something was on your mind, you had to speak up, be independent, and treat people the way you wanted to be treated. So that's real. The combination of those things really kind of makes me at times kind of dangerous, if you will. But I'm going to be a champion, and I'm going to respect his work and his legacy. Someone that I love very passionately.